I am Mrs. Geeta Zunjarwad, Assistant Professor of Communication Skills, Department of Humanities and Sciences, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. In today's session, I am going to discuss about the Jumble test. Learning outcome. At the end of this session, student will be able to understand the techniques of solving the question on Jumble or sentence rearrangement test. Jumbles or sentence rearrangements are highly common test questions in all sorts of competitive exams, especially bank exams. Sentence rearrangement is a scoring topic in competitive exams, but if not practiced well, it can be a bit confusing and time consuming. You just need to follow a systematic approach to solve the question instead of mugging up with the sentences given. In this session, I have discussed step-by-step approach and tips to solve a Jumble question. So, let us first think, what does Jumble mean? Take a pause, think about this question and try to give the answer. So, Jumble or sentence arrangement refers to a paragraph wherein the sentences forming it are jumbled. We are required to arrange the sentences in a proper manner such that they link and form a coherent paragraph. Jumble's questions are available in the form of jumbled paragraphs. In these types of questions, you are typically provided with a paragraph. However, the sentences of the given paragraph are not in proper order or are jumbled. To solve a Jumble's question, the candidate is expected to rearrange the given sentences of the paragraph in some logical order. Sentence ordering skills required. The first skill, through questions related to Jumbles, the examiner aims to check the candidate's reading and reasoning ability. Second one, proper analytical skills in grammar to understand and grab the core meaning of the passage and structure them into a meaningful passage. The third skills which is required, good critical thinking skills that will enable you to connect the sentences and elevate the overall meaning of the given passage. And the last one is grammatical knowledge and the rules regarding parts of speech and their functionality should be known to help link the jumbled sentence. Types of Jumble. To solve sentence rearrangement questions efficiently, there are 4 types of variations that you must know about. The first one is, in some questions, the candidates are provided with an opening or introductory sentence of the paragraph. Then they are expected to unjumble the sentences of the paragraph. The second one, in some other types of questions, the closing sentence of the paragraph is provided. Using the same, the candidates are expected to to rearrange the remaining previous sentences. Third one, in other questions, both introductory and closing sentences of the paragraph are provided to the candidates. Using the same, they are expected to unjumble the remaining sentences of the paragraph. These are usually the easiest forms of para-jumble questions and answers bank exams. And the fourth one is, in other cases, both the opening and closing sentences are not provided. In such a case, the candidate is expected to figure out the same on his or her own. These are the most complicated types of para-jumbles questions to deal with. Now, let us discuss some of the tricks to crack this topic. The first one is, read the jumbled sentences with proper focus and at least twice. This will help you to identify the theme of the paragraph, and thus it will be easier to arrange the sentences afterwards. The second one, always remember most of the sentences will start with a fact, issue, idea, narration or quote. The next one, sometimes the first sentence is constant. This makes it easy to identify the sequence of the lines. In case there are no starting sentences, you have to identify the first sentence. You can also opt for the elimination method by removing the wrong choices and from the remaining sentences choose the correct one. Next one, after fixing your first sentence, move on to the body of the paragraph. It should mainly include more information about the topic, issue or problems. The fifth one, in the second step, identify the opening and closing sentence of the paragraph. The sentence which introduces the new characters and independent of other sentences is generally the opening sentence. To identify the closing sentence, look out for the sentence which can conclude the paragraph. The last sentence must be logically connected to the entire paragraph and should not be abrupt. The next one, identify those two sentences which are linked or connected in any way. Two sentences can be connected through various connectors and other determinants such as examples and other follow-ups. Connecting words such as hence, therefore, thus, etc. The next trick, that is to arrange the sentences properly, identify the transition words. Transition words help in finding the next sentence as they function like logical connectors between the two sentences. With the help of transition words, you can easily identify the mandatory pair as well. To complete the whole paragraph, you will need a conclusion. The last sentences will include feedback, comment, suggestions, etc. So, Parajumble topics could be on the following themes. These topics will be from history or current affairs, politics, technology or global issues. This is the sample question, and the direction of the question is, in questions given below, a sentence is given which is divided into 4 parts such that the parts are jumbled and do not make a meaningful sentence. Rearrange the following parts to form a grammatically correct and meaningful sentence and choose the correct rearrangement from the options given below each question. So, this is the question. Some of the sentences are given and they are jumbled sentences. You have to rearrange them and make a proper arrangement and choose the correct option. So, in this sentence, in this question, the correct answer is the third option. So, the correct sequence is A, C, D, B. This is the second example, and the correct answer in this question is the first one, and the correct arrangement of the sentences is C, D, B, A. So, this is the sample question. So, see the reference. I have used this reference to complete my PPT. Go through the reference. Thank you and have a nice day.